Good morning to all my awesome friends and family. It's Martin Midlife Misadventures. Prepping time to join in with this awesome channel. If you're interested in getting your pantry full and getting ready for this long, hard winter, this is a channel you should be watching. They're full of inspiration but not scary talk. And here is Grandma's shopping at Stater Brothers, where I usually shop. As you can see, there is water, but there is some empty shelves. And the juice aisle is the same way. You know, I don't know what the problem is. Water's been sort of short for about a couple of weeks now. Juice has been short off and on now for about 6 or 8 weeks. I'm not saying you can't get juices and stuff. Punch has been difficult also. You just have a hard time. So please start stocking up. Don't panic, but start getting supplies. Now let's see what else Grandma.
Still some empty shelves in the dog section of here. I don't know what there is about the animal section. There is so many holes in here. Mr. Peanut's little Caesar dog food is looking better. There is still some empty spaces, but as you see, there's plenty of canned food and also plenty of boxes where you can buy a box of it. Probably will buy a box next week. Already spending too much already this week. But as you also can see, the dog food prices are going up. It's went up about 10 cents or 9 cents in the last couple of weeks because it was 99 cents for a can. Now it's $1.09. Well, we just do the best we can with what we have. Still have some empty shelves in the dog section, but it's doing a lot better. It looks like the cats are missing out this week. This area has been a little lacking also for probably a month. I don't know what the problem is here either. And there's other things here, so it's not like you're going to do without. And there's some empty holes down here also. But, you know, there's still food. Don't be panicky. And of course over there, there's some more empty shelves too. Kids' snacks have been a little low also. But the kids are back in school and the parents need to buy some snacks for their school lunches. Well, as you can see, the punch is still doing bad. It's going on 3 months, I think, for being low. There is stuff here, but it is getting a little skimpy. I was wanting to buy a big one of these punches today, and since this can has the plastic container on top missing, I'm going to pass. I'm going to get 2 of these smaller ones instead. You know, you just do the best you can with what you can find. And as you can see, the price is $3.99 for each of the punches. And that's why I wanted to get a big one instead. But the big one is $7.99. But I'm not going to buy one that might be something been tampered up with it. Well, here we have a lot more empty shelving. These are where your salad trays and stuff would go to. I would say about a third are missing. Now there are a few in here, but there's a lot that are missing.
Well, this week I went shopping at Stater Brothers, and I know it doesn't look like I buy all that much because I'm keeping my grocery bill at $100 a week or close to it. I have a full pantry and now I'm working on my freezer and refrigerator. Okay, let's see what Grandma got this week. I got 20 burritos. They were 10 burritos for $4, so it's not a bad price. Gives my husband something quick and easy to eat when I'm not home cooking for him. I stocked up on Marie Callender's pot pies. There's 8 of them in this box, and it was cheaper to buy the 8 than the bigger pies that were almost the same price for 4. And really, both me and Grandpa don't need to have a giant pot pie either, so the smaller ones were fine. That will give us 4 separate meals, and that's what you got to think how you can stretch this out. So for $12, under $13, me and Grandfather have 4 meals. I think that's a pretty good price.
And my husband likes eating yogurt for snacks and stuff. And when the grandbabies come over, they like it too. So I always make sure I have plenty of yogurt in the freezer. Not freezer, the refrigerator. Oh my gosh. And then meat. I did buy 3 packages, but this will be enough for more than a week because there's just me and Grandpa living in this house. I have a pound of ground beef here, and it cost me $6.99 a pound, and it was $7.41. That is so outrageously expensive, is it not? Then this is a pound of ground beef, and I'm telling you, that guy knew how to make my bill go up. It's $6.99, but he put over a pound in here, so it came up to $8.14. And that's for 2 burgers. 2 burgers. I want you to look at that. $8.14 for 2 burgers. That's $4 a burger. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a roast for $13.84. Okay, this roast will make at least 2 different kinds of meals, and each meal will be able to feed both me and Grandfather at least 2 times. So, really, a good piece of meat is cheaper than hamburger meat. I know it's hard to believe. This roast cost me $5.99 a pound. That's $1 cheaper than hamburger meat. And I will be able to make more than 1 meal out of this meat. You know I make roast, and I did a video on it. I will also do some other videos and show you what other things you can make out of leftover roast. And then I got some onion old-fashioned hamburger buns. They were on special for $2.99, so I bought these. And there's 8 of them in here. So that's quite a few meals. We're going to make sloppy joes with the hamburger meat that I bought. And we will probably use these same buns for something else. I'll probably put some in the freezer. And maybe we will put some barbecue sauce over that roast. Not all of it, just some of it. And make some roast with barbecue sauce. That sounds pretty good to me. Barbecue sandwich. And I bought raisin bread. I do love, and we make that and have like a piece of toast in the morning for breakfast. I got 2 packages of frozen vegetables this week. Still can't find the mixed vegetables that I want, so probably next week, if I can't find them, I'll just have to buy whatever brand I can buy. Stater Brothers hasn't had mixed vegetables maybe like almost 6 weeks already. You know, you just do the best you can. I buy the V8 6-pack because it's quite a bit cheaper than buying each individual can. I think it is, I have to look back, but I think it's like about 20 cents a can cheaper. So that's quite a bit when you got 6 cans. So I got some chips for my husband. He likes this. They only had the 1 bag, or I would have bought 2. So you just buy what you can find, and that's all I could find this week at Stater Brothers. And because I like to have a variety of crackers, I bought one of these also this week. So with what I already have in my pantry and this, at least I have a variety. And over here I got my husband his favorite cookies, and when the grandkids come over, there's always something good for them to eat. You can see Grandma wants to bribe them as much as possible. And I got the family packs. They're both pretty big. One of them is the 5 cool winter designs that looks red. Doesn't it look pretty? I think I bought the green one last week. So we just keep working on something new and different all the time. Those are limited editions, as you can see. The regular Oreos are what they always have. Well, this was my cooking, what I bought this week at Stater Brothers. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but there's just me and my husband. I have a totally full pantry now, and now I'm working on filling out my freezer. I will give you a view of what my freezer looks like now, and then we'll know where we're heading on the freezer. Now, my freezer is not totally full. There's still room for a little more food in here. I will probably rotate this food and not buy too much more until some of it gets eaten up. I have hamburgers in here, one for me and Grandpa a piece. I have a pound of hamburger meat for Sloppy Joe mix and a roast to make a couple of meals out of. I'm not going to buy any more fresh meat until this meat here has been eaten. I did put it in the freezer because I don't want it to go bad, because I don't know when we're going to eat it. I have plenty of burritos, as you can see. I won't be buying any more burritos now, probably for another month or so, until we get down to maybe 5 or 10. The same with the corn dogs. There's plenty there for my husband to eat snacks, and he loves the Hot Pocket pizzas. I personally don't eat them. I just buy fresh ones. And I have my Marie Callender 8 chicken pies, and once we start eating those, I will take them out of the box. This was from last week. I made a meatloaf. I'll put up the video sometime this week and let you see. I made 4 small meatloaves, gave 2 to my granddaughter that just had surgery, and we ate 1, and we have 1 for this coming week. So the food I have in here is pretty well what I'm going to be eating on for the next 2 weeks probably, or longer, because there is quite a bit of food in here. So we're stocking up the freezer, and next week we'll probably buy a few more things, stocking up the refrigerator. I mean the pantry. I had the 2 packages of frozen corn also. We won't be buying any more corn until we eat up most of this, and I need to get some frozen mixed vegetables. That'll be coming next week.